restarts will just get crazier and crazier. You can see the tight tucks, the pushes that we're seeing on this restart. They're going to fan out 4 or 5 wide down into the corners. It's just going to get crazier and crazier.
One truck that went the strategy route on that pit stop, taking only 2 tires to 15 of Tanner Gray, who had problems early on in the race, so gaining track position, he runs 8th in the 15.
You see him there on the right of the screen. They had that problem early, and he's got a fast truck, decided to put it in the top 10, take a chance. I like that.
It's Bell followed by Hocevar, and there's your guy, Corey Heim, up into 3rd.
Hocevar with the move to the bottom. What about Heim? He says, I'm going high if you're going low.
Eckes on the bottom of the 91. Carson, Hocevar back out front here in Michigan as they head down the back stretch.
All right, now we settle back in here. We see the running order, who's got who, where they're running. I'm going to feel my truck out a little bit.
Whoa, Hunter Mosak up the hill. You can see he loses all of his momentum. Now staying by. Here comes Majeski. Look at that dive.
Lane Riggs gets the wow from both of them and goes right by him.
Both sideways, the 34, the 88 of Majeski.
That was big right there. That was wild.
Riggs up to 9th in the 34, looking for 3 straight wins in the series.
Andres Perez there in the 44, battling with Stuart Friesen. 42 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. trying to climb his way up toward the top 10.
Small groups just outside of the top 10.
There's great trucks doing battle here too. Trucks that you wouldn't be surprised to see up in the top 5. Look at this battle for the lead. Oh, wow.
70-11. Woo! Narrowly avoiding the collision.
You folks at home heard Todd lose his mind? You ought to have seen him. He about jumped up out of his chair when that truck went sideways with Honeycutt.
That could have been big right there. Caden did a great job of hanging on to it, not getting in the side of Carson.
Number 1 of Heim is up into 2nd of Anna Hensmore.
Yeah, guys, I reported last year when Carson and Corey were in the same race that I asked Corey Heim about his relationship with Carson Hocevar.
We'll get to before the stage ends, so. But these trucks are fast. They can battle for that free pass once there's a reset.
Meanwhile, back up front, it's Bell continuing to hold off the 1 of Corey Heim.
There's some lap trucks that our leaders are catching. Caleb Costner in the 2093 to the bottom. 22 of Rayon down low. And then there's a truck that's on the lead lap, Bayer. So that will be the free pass now, taking Hemrick out of that position. McFarland is just up ahead of this group of trucks, as is Daniel Dye. Daniel doesn't have the speed today we thought he would have so far. See if they can hang on to the lead lap for this stage.
7 to go here in the 2nd stage. It's Bell, then Heim in the 1 for Tricom.
Pretty clear track in front of these two right now until they get them to the end of the stage. We'll see if Corey Heim can do anything with Christopher Bell. To me, it looks like he's struggling a little bit. He can't run his line in the corner. He's drafting with him down the straightaway, which is keeping him with him, but Christopher running that high line. You see Corey try to sneak down, but it looks like this truck is just too tight. He can't roll that bottom with him.
Looks like a replay of the end of the first stage with 2 guys out front trying to battle for the win, but then look behind them. Here comes Hocevar. They get side by side. He's going to go 3 wide. You know that.
He's always in the middle.
And he's a bit free here today, which is opposite of what he was dealing with in the Arca race yesterday. But as you guys said, just your 2nd race, can you even imagine the growth that he's gone under? Let's take a listen to his spotter helmet over here.
Not bad down there. I can see you were digging through the bottom there. There's a little throttle crack adjustment. You'll get off the corner better. That was good. The truck can, when you're by yourself, open your entry into 1, get to the bottom.
more excited about the little things than that man making his second start of the year after a disappointing 37th at Daytona to open.
I think he was just signaling to Chris Wright to stay in line. Let's make some ground. He knows those leaders are coming. Those two trucks running nose to tail is faster than if they got side by side. As there you see our leaders on the same straightaway as Cletus, but I think he's going to be able to hang on. Only 2 to go. Look at this battle.
Right there at the tailgate is the one of Heim, trying to somehow get around Christopher Bell here in the closing moments of stage 2.
What about Carson Hocevar? He's fallen out of touch with these two.
2.5 seconds back for the 77. This is the battle for fourth. Honeycutt in the 11, Chandler Smith in the 38.
Guys are learning, doing everything they can to get the right information to the team to try to be able to get to pit road, make a pit stop, and get the adjustments they need to be in a position to win this race.
Final lap, stage 2, and it's Heim going to the bottom, trying to make the move on Christopher Bell.
Cannot make it stick. It's just, he drove it down in there, and you're good till you get to the center of the corner, but you're carrying so much speed, the truck is going to get tight. If it's not turning well, that's exactly what happened. He had to get out of the throttle. He was going to run in the side of Christopher. So
into 3 and 4 for the final time in stage 2, the 62 of Christopher Bell. So far, so good in his return to the Truck Series. Green and white checkered flag in the air, and it's Christopher Bell taking stage 2 here at Michigan. It's the 4th time Bell swept both stages.